Today we're going to be looking at the ellipse. You will be given two measurements, namely the minor axis, which is the measurement from C to D, and the major axis, which will be the measurement from A to B. With these two measurements, you will be able to construct an ellipse. First thing we're going to do is we are going to take the measurements of the ellipse. The question states that the ellipse is going to be 100 millimeters for your major axis, and your minor axis is going to be 64. Taking your set square, you're going to draw in the center of your page a light line going across, and you are then going to measure 100 millimeters. I'm going to draw in my center line. And on my center line, I'm going to measure my minor axis. The axis is going to be 64, so we're going to go 32 down. And we are going to go 64 up. Leaning my set square against the edge of the clipboard, making sure that my lines are parallel. If you've got a smaller math set, you might want to draw your ellipse on the left-hand side. That's absolutely fine. Otherwise, you can simply use two rulers to get those lines perpendicular and horizontal. Right. We now transfer the radius of your major axis, so compass point in the middle, measure carefully, and gently scribe an arc. Draw a line from your minor to your major. Then take the difference between the two measurements and we transfer it to this angle. We now want to bisect this line with a perpendicular line. So I open up my compass to any measurement I like, as long as it's more than halfway. If it's not more than halfway, it's not going to be able to intersect. So any measurement, scribe an arc above the line, scribe an arc below the line. Making sure that they cross, and where they intersect one another, we scribe. We line up our two scribed arcs where they intersect, and we extend a line down. This line is going through these 2 points here where they intersect, and it's going to create our first center point. This construction method is called the 4-center method, and what we are doing is we are finding the radius or the center of 4 circles. Where this line intersects, this is the center point for my first circle. This would be the center point for my large circle. This measurement over here is 26. So I'm going to transfer this measurement here. You could either use your ruler or you could use your compass, but I'm going to now mirror what was drawn on the opposite side. So instead of doing all this construction work again, I'm just transferring this distance here to this side, and I'm extending it up. This is going to give me the point of contact of my large curve. I'm then going to, you can either use that same method with your ruler, or you can simply open your compass and transfer that distance there. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. Lightly extend your lines up. Now for our finishing touches, we are simply going to take our compass, open it up to our box that we created at the height of our liner axis. You may need to make some minor adjustments, making sure that your curve is in contact. And try and smooth out those lines as much as you can. And there you have your ellipse.